right now, without
Right now.
Andre Curbelo coming back, I like Illinois anyway. But the thing is, what scares me, and I'm sure Coach Prom will talk about this here in a minute, is whenever Curbelo does come back, I mean, that is a big emotional piece. And are you going to insert him in the starting lineup? Are you going to bring him off the bench? And I think the best thing going forward for Illinois would be to bring him off the bench, because I think he can provide a spark of energy. He can provide some offense when things get stagnant. And I'll be honest, guys, I think he's a little too emotional to be relied on for 40 minutes. I think we saw it early in the season. He gets so wound up and so tight that some of his decision making gets questionable. This team's moving the basketball. They have so many good shooters on that team, and they have the unstoppable force and the immovable object, whatever you want to call him. Kofi Coburn, like you said, could very well be the National Player of the Year. Right now, him and Johnny Davis are 1A and 1B for me, just because sheer dominance. And look what their teams are without them. I think that's a big point too.
Yeah, Steve, how are these teams when you bring back a piece as big as Andre Curbelo? How do you do that as a coach? Like when you're rolling, right? They struggled with him earlier in the year, and there may have been some, he's dealing with some concussion symptoms and whatever. But when you bring in a guy after playing so well, how difficult is that to do to kind of ingrate him into the team?
Yeah, I think it's difficult in a lot of ways because you obviously you've got a great relationship with the kid in Curbelo. Brad does. Obviously cares about the kid immensely, but his team's playing extremely well right now. I mean, Trent Frazier the other night, he gets 25. He's playing with the swagger. Him and DeMonte Williams are older guards, and Andre came in the year with a lot of expectations and a lot of praise, and placing a terrific player like Io. I think the one thing it does for the Illinois team, it right now they know they can win without him. Number two, when he does come back, if he has some up and down moments, they know they can feel comfortable putting him on the bench, letting him regroup, okay, and then bringing him back into the fold. Number three, I think the strength and the leadership is very good on that basketball team. Going up there a couple of days, watching them play, being around their program, watching them practice. I think they've got some older, very experienced, savvy veteran guys. Their ability to shoot the ball is huge. But the one thing Curbelo can bring them, when they get in foul trouble and Big Kofi is out of the game, they're going to need ways to score the basketball. They do have great shooting, but they need playmaking to create opportunities. When Kofi's in there, we're so focused, we're going to get open threes that way. I think Curbelo will bring that to that team, later in the year, giving them a spark, giving them some scoring opportunities if Kofi's out. But it's a tough transition, obviously, because Andre's probably coming back expecting to play.
Mm-hmm. And if you're watching right now, make sure you guys on YouTube, you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button. Any kind of interactions that you have with these videos on that channel really does help. So if you do like what you see here, that's all that we can ask you to do.